Sister Wives alum Kody Brown makes surprising revelations about getting marriage proposals. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia, and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. For years, Kody Brown has been one of reality TV's most controversial figures. As the patriarch of Sister Wives, his unconventional family structure has drawn both criticism and fascination. But in a recent revelation, Kody shared a surprising side of himself that few expected: the steady stream of marriage proposals he reportedly receives, even years after his highly publicized family drama. The news first emerged in an intimate interview where Kody reflected candidly on his personal life post-Sister Wives. While many fans assumed his romantic options were limited due to his complex family situation, Kody painted a different picture. "It's unexpected," he admitted, a slight smile playing on his lips. "I get letters, messages, even packages sometimes. People are curious, intrigued, maybe even inspired. What makes these proposals particularly intriguing is not just their volume but their context." Kody, who is legally married to only one woman, Robyn, clarified that most of the attention comes from women who either admire his leadership style or are fascinated by his unconventional life choices. "I don't know if they're truly in love with me or the idea of me," Kody mused. "But it's flattering, I guess. It's strange, though, because my life is complicated." Fans of the show know that Kody's relationship history has been anything but simple. From his early marriages to Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, to the public struggles that unfolded on national television, his love life has been a roller coaster. The revelation about marriage proposals adds another layer to his already storied life. Some observers speculate that the allure isn't just about Kody's persona, it's about the mystique of polygamy in a modern American context. "I think people are fascinated by the idea that someone can manage multiple relationships with love and respect in today's world," said one social media analyst. Kody represents a lifestyle that's so far outside the norm, and there's a certain curiosity and admiration that comes with that. Despite this attention, Kody has been careful in how he responds to these proposals. While he doesn't openly reject them with harsh words, he emphasizes the importance of boundaries. "I have to be honest with people," he explained. "My life isn't simple. I have responsibilities, commitments, and some things just can't change." Yet, there's a sense of intrigue in Kody's tone. Fans who follow him on social media notice subtle hints over the past months, cryptic comments, playful responses to fans, and an air of mystery that only fuels speculation. Could there be a hint of openness to romance outside his established family? Or is this just the charismatic Kody Brown enjoying a bit of attention? The truth remains elusive. Meanwhile, Kody's family dynamics continue to captivate audiences. His relationship with Robyn has weathered both public scrutiny and private challenges. Their partnership, though often questioned by critics, appears to be the foundation of his life. Yet even within this framework, Kody's revelations about proposals spark a larger conversation about identity, attraction, and the complexities of love in a non-traditional family structure. Industry insiders note that Kody's transparency could also be a strategic move. By openly discussing proposals, he keeps the public engaged, ensuring Sister Wives remains relevant in the ever-changing landscape of reality TV. It's a savvy approach: maintain the mystique while still being approachable enough for fans to feel connected. The reactions online have been mixed. Some fans express disbelief that Kody even entertains such notions, citing his past controversies and the challenges of managing a large blended family. Others are more supportive, celebrating his honesty and charisma. Social media threads have exploded with speculation, from lighthearted jokes about Kody's dating pool to more serious discussions about the ethics of pursuing additional relationships. Interestingly, Kody's revelations also shed light on the psychological and emotional aspects of celebrity culture. When someone lives their life in front of cameras, personal interactions are magnified, and even mundane gestures can become newsworthy. In Kody's case, marriage proposals become more than private messages. They're symbols of fascination with his persona and lifestyle. Throughout the interview, Kody balanced humor and introspection. He recounted reading messages from admirers and even laughing at some of the more outrageous proposals. "Some are heartfelt, some are a bit over the top," he admitted, chuckling. Yet, He stressed that he approaches every interaction with respect. "I don't want to hurt anyone, but I also have to be honest about my life. It's complicated, and I can't give anyone false hope." As the conversation concluded, Kody reflected on what these proposals mean to him personally. "It's humbling in a strange way," he said. "I never expected this, but it makes me think about how people connect, what they're drawn to, and how complicated love can really be." For a man whose life has been public fodder for nearly 2 decades, this acknowledgement of human curiosity and connection adds a surprisingly tender dimension to his persona. For now, Kody remains focused on his family, his responsibilities, and maintaining the delicate balance that has defined much of his life. But one thing is clear: even after years in the reality TV spotlight, he still captures attention, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Kody Brown's revelations about receiving marriage proposals shed light on a phenomenon that goes beyond his personal life: the cultural fascination with polygamy and unconventional family structures. While many fans initially focus on the humor or drama of his situation, sociologists and media analysts suggest there is a deeper reason why Kody continues to captivate audiences. In the United States and beyond, polygamy is both taboo and intriguing. For many viewers, Kody's life offers a window into a world few experience firsthand. It's a mixture of romance, logistics, and emotional complexity that is far removed from conventional monogamous relationships. This unique lens naturally draws attention, and the flood of marriage proposals he receives is a manifestation of public curiosity. "People are fascinated by what they don't understand," said a sociologist who studies media culture. Kody's family life challenges conventional norms and invites speculation, admiration, and sometimes even fantasy. Online communities play a major role in amplifying this fascination. Reddit threads, fan forums, and social media pages dedicated to sister wives often dissect Kody's life in meticulous detail. Fans discuss everything from his parenting style to his wardrobe, and proposals to him become a form of participation in his story. Sending letters, gifts, or videos allows admirers to engage directly with a figure they feel connected to, even if that connection is largely imaginary. Psychologists argue that the proposals also reveal insights into fan psychology. Celebrity culture often blurs the lines between reality and fantasy, creating a sense of intimacy that doesn't exist in most ordinary relationships. Admirers of Kody may not only be attracted to his personality, they may be drawn to the idea of polygamy, the allure of family leadership, or the perceived charisma that the show portrays. Some even see Kody as an aspirational figure, someone who navigates difficult family dynamics with patience, charm, and resilience. Kody himself is aware of this phenomenon. In his interview, he reflected on the ways people project their desires onto public figures. "I know people imagine things about me, and sometimes those ideas are very different from my reality," he said. "It's flattering, but it's also a reminder that fame changes how people perceive you. You're never just yourself. You become a symbol, a story, an inspiration, or sometimes a fantasy." Cultural fascination also extends to international audiences. While Sister Wives primarily airs in the United States, online streaming and social media allow fans from around the globe to watch and discuss Kody's life. Analysts note that some proposals come from international admirers who are captivated not just by Kody himself, but by the cultural curiosity surrounding polygamy in modern American society. "There's a mystique about navigating love in such a non-traditional way," noted one media expert. Kody becomes a representative of a world that seems extraordinary, challenging, and intriguing to outsiders. The proposals themselves often reflect this cultural lens. Admirers frequently comment on Kody's ability to balance relationships, lead a family, and maintain public composure despite scrutiny. Some proposals are heartfelt, expressing admiration for his parenting or leadership. Others are imaginative, dramatized, or even humorous, reflecting the way fans participate in a narrative that blends reality and fantasy. Kody's handling of these interactions highlights his awareness of both the fascination and the responsibility it entails. While he enjoys the connection with fans, he is careful to maintain boundaries and respect his family. "It's important to me to acknowledge admiration without encouraging unrealistic expectations," he said. "I love my family and I respect my life. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate people being kind or creative, it just means I have to manage it responsibly." Public curiosity has also spurred conversations about morality, ethics, and the nature of love in unconventional relationships. Fans and commentators often debate whether Kody's polygamous lifestyle is admirable, problematic, or simply unique. The marriage proposals become a focal point in these discussions, a tangible symbol of how his life captivates imaginations and challenges societal norms. Interestingly, Kody's fame has created a dual perception. He is both ordinary and extraordinary. On one hand, he experiences the same emotions, desires, and challenges as anyone else: admiration, attention, and curiosity from others. On the other hand, his life is extraordinary in scale and complexity, amplified by cameras, media coverage, and public fascination. This duality fuels ongoing engagement and explains why proposals keep coming, even years after his peak television exposure. Fan culture around Kody also illustrates the desire for connection in a mediated world. Letters, gifts, and videos are more than romantic gestures. They are attempts to participate in a narrative, to insert oneself into a story that feels larger than life. In Kody's case, these gestures bridge the gap between ordinary viewers and someone whose life is broadcast for entertainment, creating a unique form of intimacy. Kody's reflections on the situation also underscore a subtle but important lesson about celebrity: admiration does not equate to entitlement. I understand why people feel connected to me, but it's crucial to remember that my life is not theirs, he said. Admiration is natural. Expectation is not. This perspective resonates with fans who respect both his honesty and his dedication to his family. As the interview concluded, Kody emphasized that the proposals, while surprising, serve as a mirror for public fascination. It's strange, humbling, and sometimes funny, he admitted, but it shows how much people are drawn to stories that are different, inspiring, or unconventional. I don't take it lightly. It's part of being a public figure, and it reminds me why I have to live authentically and thoughtfully. For cultural observers, the story of Kody's proposals highlights a larger trend in reality TV and celebrity life: the public's fascination with unconventional relationships, the projection of fantasy onto real people, and the enduring human desire for connection and admiration. In this context, Kody Brown is not just a reality star. He is a symbol of how love, family, and curiosity intersect in the modern world. While Kody Brown's revelations about receiving marriage proposals have captured public attention, the impact on his family adds a deeper layer of intrigue. Being in the public eye isn't just about fame. It's about managing relationships, protecting loved ones, and maintaining trust. For Kody, navigating the responses from admirers requires careful consideration, especially when it comes to Robyn and his ex-wives. Robyn Brown, Kody's fourth wife, is often described by insiders as pragmatic, protective, and fiercely loyal. While she is confident in her marriage, she has witnessed firsthand the peculiarities of Kody's public life. Sources close to the family suggest that Robyn has approached the proposal revelations with a mix of humor, caution, and realism. Robyn knows Kody's personality and the attention he naturally draws, said one insider. She sees the letters, messages, and packages as harmless in most cases, but she also knows how quickly things can spiral if boundaries aren't respected. Robyn reportedly encourages open communication within the family. When admirers reach out, she ensures that Kody handles the attention in a way that preserves their marriage and protects their children. She's not jealous in a controlling way, the source continued. She just wants to make sure that her family remains grounded, that the kids feel secure, and that Kody stays respectful in all interactions. Kody's adult children also play a role in moderating these interactions. Some are amused, others slightly embarrassed, but all are aware of the responsibility that comes with living in a family constantly under public scrutiny. For instance, Garrison, Paydon, and Savannah have been known to comment on social media, sometimes joking about the proposals, sometimes reflecting on their father's influence. Their reactions highlight the balancing act between humor, respect, and genuine concern for privacy. Meanwhile, Kody's ex-wives, Christine, Meri, and Janelle, are indirectly affected by the attention he receives. Although they are no longer married to him, the public often scrutinizes every aspect of their interactions. Fans and media outlets speculate on whether the proposals might cause tension or drama within the extended family. While the ex-wives haven't publicly commented on the proposals, insiders suggest that they are aware of the attention and have quietly monitored it to ensure it doesn't disrupt family dynamics. Robyn's perspective, however, seems to dominate the narrative within Kody's household. She reportedly values humor as a tool for diffusing tension. For example, when Kody shared the story of a fan mailing a stuffed animal dressed like a miniature Kody, Robyn allegedly laughed and commented, "Well, at least someone thinks you're cute." Her ability to find levity in the situation has helped maintain harmony in a household that could otherwise be strained by jealousy or insecurity. The children's reactions further illustrate the complexity of managing a blended, highly visible family. While younger children remain shielded from the more mature aspects of Kody's life, adult children have learned to navigate fan attention, social media, and public commentary. Many have expressed pride in their father's authenticity while acknowledging that fame comes with unusual challenges. Interestingly, the proposals also spark conversations about how Kody's life choices influence public perception of family and marriage. Fans often debate the ethics and feasibility of polygamy, and Kody's ongoing experiences provide fodder for discussion. People are fascinated by how he balances love, responsibility, and attention, noted a media analyst. The proposals are just one symptom of that fascination. They highlight how unique Kody's life is and how it challenges conventional norms. Robyn, for her part, appears to use these opportunities to teach resilience and communication. Friends say she emphasizes the importance of trust, honesty, and humor in navigating the unusual challenges that come with being married to a reality TV personality. She models how to respond with grace, even when situations are strange or uncomfortable, the insider said. That includes everything from fan mail to bizarre proposals. Kody himself acknowledges the delicate balance. "I have to be honest with myself and with my family," he said. "I appreciate admiration, I enjoy connecting with fans, but I can't let it interfere with my life. I have commitments that come first: my wife, my children, and our well-being." This philosophy has reportedly helped maintain stability in the household, even amid public curiosity and occasional controversy. However, the attention hasn't been without its challenges. Occasionally, Kody must field questions from curious reporters, fan speculation online, or awkward social media messages. While he handles most situations with humor and tact, he also emphasizes boundaries. "Some people take things too far," Kody admitted. "That's why I make sure to respond politely but firmly. My family's comfort comes first." Overall, the impact of the marriage proposals on Kody's family highlights a critical lesson. Fame magnifies ordinary human experiences. Admiration, curiosity, and affection can quickly become amplified when someone's life is public property. In Kody's case, managing these experiences with honesty, humor, and care has become an essential skill. As the interview concluded, Kody reflected on the lessons learned. "I've realized that admiration is natural, even expected," he said. "But it's how you respond that matters. My family has taught me that boundaries, respect, and communication are the most important things. Without that, everything else falls apart." For fans of Sister Wives, these insights provide a behind-the-scenes look at the challenges of family, fame, and love. The proposals may be unusual, sometimes humorous, sometimes touching, but the real story lies in how Kody, Robyn, and the rest of the family navigate life together, maintaining trust and stability in a world where private and public often collide. While Kody Brown's revelation about receiving marriage proposals initially sparked curiosity, the most fascinating part is in the details, specific anecdotes that illustrate just how extraordinary some of these gestures have been. In his interview, Kody recounted several of the most memorable experiences, ranging from humorous to heartfelt. One fan sent an intricately designed scrapbook filled with letters, photos, and poetic declarations of admiration. "It was overwhelming," Kody admitted, chuckling. "She had pages dedicated to every season of my life, my weddings, family events, even moments on TV. I had to stop halfway through just to process it." While he expressed gratitude, Kody emphasized that he politely declined, explaining that his life is already full with his current family responsibilities. Another proposal came in the form of a short film produced with the care of a professional crew. According to Kody, the video featured reenactments of scenes from his life on Sister Wives, interspersed with romantic narration and symbolic gestures. "I had to laugh," he said. "It was beautifully done, but it's also a reminder that people's imaginations can run wild when it comes to celebrity." Fans on social media quickly caught wind of these stories, sparking widespread discussion. Many expressed admiration for the creativity of the admirers, while others debated the ethical boundaries of such gestures. "It's flattering but also kind of intense," one Reddit user commented. "I can't imagine sending a proposal to someone who's already married." Interestingly, not all proposals were as elaborate. Some were simple letters, often written with sincerity and admiration. In one memorable note, a fan reflected on how Kody's story inspired her own life choices. She wrote about learning resilience from watching his struggles with family and faith, and how he embodied a form of love and leadership she found rare in modern society. Kody described this as one of the most touching proposals he had ever received. "It wasn't about romance at all," he said. "It was about connection. That's what struck me the most." Yet, humor is never far from Kody's reflections. One fan mailed a stuffed animal dressed like a miniature Kody, complete with a tiny cowboy hat. "I couldn't stop laughing," Kody admitted. "It was cute, it was silly, and it was clear she put thought into it. I appreciate creativity, but I had to gently let her know it wasn't appropriate." These anecdotes reveal a broader theme: the way fans project fantasies onto public figures. Celebrity culture often blurs the lines between admiration and personal connection, and Kody has found himself at the center of this phenomenon. While some proposals were grounded in genuine admiration, others bordered on fantasy. Kody acknowledged both, noting that navigating this attention requires tact, patience, and humility. Behind the scenes, the reactions of Kody's family add another layer of intrigue. Robyn, who is used to the unique situations that come with Kody's fame, reportedly finds humor in the more outrageous proposals. According to insiders, she sometimes reads the letters herself and comments on the creativity or absurdity of the gestures. "Robyn has a sharp sense of humor about this," said a close source. "She knows Kody is special, and she knows the attention is part of his life. But she also sets clear boundaries, ensuring her family remains the priority." Kody's adult children have also shared amusing observations. Some post tongue-in-cheek comments online, joking about the influx of proposals, while others are more thoughtful, reflecting on the influence their father has had on fans. Garrison, in particular, was reportedly impressed by the emotional depth in some letters, remarking that it demonstrates how much impact a public figure can have beyond the screen. The anecdotes also highlight cultural fascination with polygamy. While Kody no longer actively seeks additional marriages, the idea of a man who has successfully navigated multiple relationships in a complex family structure captivates many. It's not just the man himself, but the lifestyle he represents, one that challenges conventional norms and sparks curiosity about love, loyalty, and commitment. Kody reflected on the responsibility that comes with such attention. "People see me and imagine possibilities, but I have to be honest," he said. "I can't offer more than I already have. I have responsibilities, a family, and commitments that define my life. That's non-negotiable." His honesty resonates with fans, reinforcing the perception that, despite the attention, he remains grounded and authentic. One particularly memorable story involved a fan traveling hundreds of miles to deliver a proposal in person. According to Kody, security and family logistics prevented any direct interaction, but the gesture was nevertheless impressive. "I had to coordinate with my team and family just to ensure everyone felt safe and respected," he said. "It was intense, but also a testament to how far admiration can go." Even amid the humor, the stories reveal something more profound: the human desire for connection, admiration, and inspiration. Kody's life, captured on screens and shared with the world, evokes strong emotions. Some fans see him as a role model, others as an emblem of unconventional love. And for Kody himself, navigating these interactions has become part of the ongoing journey of life in the public eye. As the interview concluded, Kody emphasized his gratitude for the attention while reiterating his boundaries. "I appreciate every message, every letter, every creative gesture," he said. "But I also have to live my life honestly, with integrity and care for my family. That's what matters most." For fans and observers alike, these anecdotes offer an unprecedented glimpse into the private side of a public figure. They show the complexity, humor, and humanity behind headlines, reminding everyone that even reality TV stars face the universal challenges of attention, admiration, and personal boundaries. Kody Brown's revelations about receiving marriage proposals didn't stay private for long. As soon as the interview hit the headlines, social media erupted. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit with reactions ranging from disbelief to amusement. Some joked that Kody must be running a reality TV dating service, while others speculated on who these admirers might be. One recurring theme in the reactions was curiosity about Kody's availability, or lack thereof. "Is he really considering this?" one fan asked. Another commented, "We know he loves his family, but does anyone really know the kind of attention he's getting?" Memes began circulating, humorously imagining Kody opening his mail to find hearts, letters, and even elaborate handmade proposals. The fan base isn't the only group intrigued by Kody's admissions. Former co-stars, producers, and insiders also weighed in. Sources close to the show shared that Kody has always had a magnetic personality. Even when he was just a regular guy in Utah, people were drawn to him, one source said. "He's confident, articulate, and has a kind of old-fashioned charm that's rare today. It makes sense that he'd get attention." Behind the cameras, the family dynamic adds another layer to the story. Robyn Brown, Kody's fourth wife, reportedly has a pragmatic perspective on the attention he receives. Friends close to the family say Robyn is confident in her marriage and trusts Kody, but she's not oblivious to the intrigue. Robyn knows Kody's personality, an insider revealed. She sees it as harmless attention most of the time, but she keeps an eye on things. She's protective of her family and knows how easily rumors can spread. Kody's other former wives, Christine, Meri, and Janelle, also weigh into public speculation, though indirectly. Social media users often analyze their past interactions with Kody to interpret his current behavior. Some suggest that these proposals may reflect the public's fascination with his history of multiple marriages. Others argue that this attention highlights Kody's ability to maintain charisma despite the challenges of polygamy under constant scrutiny. The interview also provided a glimpse into Kody's personal reflections. He admitted that, while proposals are flattering, they also prompt him to consider his own limitations and responsibilities. "It's one thing to get attention," he said, "but it's another to know what you can realistically handle. I have to think about my kids, my wives, and the commitments I've already made." Fans were particularly intrigued by Kody's description of some of the proposals. He mentioned receiving everything from heartfelt letters expressing admiration to elaborate gestures like crafted gifts and even homemade videos. "Some are really touching," he admitted. "Others, well, let's just say they're very creative. I appreciate the thought, but I have to be careful not to encourage anything unrealistic." The attention has also sparked conversations about the nature of celebrity and the blurred lines between reality TV personas and real people. Psychologists note that fans often project fantasies onto celebrities, particularly those with unusual lifestyles. In Kody's case, the fascination seems to stem not just from his personality, but from the extraordinary circumstances of his family life. The idea of a man navigating multiple marriages, yet remaining relatable and accessible, creates a compelling narrative for audiences. Social media analysis revealed that most of the proposals come from fans in the U.S., but some originate internationally. This global attention adds another layer of complexity. "It's interesting to see how people from different cultures perceive Kody," said a media analyst. "They're intrigued by both the polygamy aspect and his role as a father and husband. It's almost like he represents a kind of fantasy of managing love and family that resonates beyond America." Producers of Sister Wives reportedly took note of the buzz, recognizing the potential for further storylines. While Kody has stated he won't pursue additional marriages, the attention itself becomes a narrative tool. It keeps audiences engaged, fuels discussions online, and ensures that the show remains relevant in a competitive reality TV landscape. Meanwhile, Kody's children have observed the attention with varying reactions. Adult children like Garrison, Savannah, and Paydon have occasionally commented on social media, often with humor or mild embarrassment. Younger children, of course, are shielded from the more personal aspects, but sources close to the family say that Kody and Robyn try to model healthy communication about attention and admiration in a way that's age-appropriate. Interestingly, Kody also reflected on the emotional side of receiving proposals. "It's human nature to feel flattered," he said. "It reminds me that people are drawn to connection, to admiration, and sometimes to the idea of a life they can't have. It's a strange mix of pride and humility." He acknowledged that while he values the admiration, he doesn't let it influence his decisions or commitments. For fans, this story adds a new layer to Kody's persona. He's no longer just the patriarch of a controversial family. He's a man navigating the unexpected consequences of fame, attraction, and personal history. Whether these proposals will continue, increase, or fade over time remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Kody Brown remains a figure who inspires fascination, debate, and discussion. As the online conversation continues, reality TV watchers eagerly speculate, will Kody comment further? Could any of these admirers be someone he knows personally? Or is this just another chapter in the ongoing story of a man whose life seems to exist perpetually in the spotlight?